because it was being stupid last night.
It's working.
Yeah. There was an update, and it doesn't like being sideways now.
Well, guess what? It's sideways.
Well, guess what? Tough Noogies, Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg.
Is my microphone on?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to check right now and see.
Oh, this is a new one.
Yes. Is my microphone on? It sure
guess
is,
so,
Barb.
Oops. Okay, where
Yes,
are
we got new microphones. And that's me obnoxiously laughing. I'm going to watch for a second because Barb has a job to do very soon. But we always wait till 11:02. I don't know why. So it's 11:01. So good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Hi, Charlie. Hi, Shelley. Hi,
here.
Diana. Hi, Charlie.
I'm so glad I got to do a video last week, but it was really
Hi,
weird not
Barb.
being here. You know, like when you're out of your comfort zone.
I'm talking to people.
I'm
Hi,
sorry,
Cheryl.
Barb's busy. She's already ignoring me. Oh, all right.
Hi, Gloria. Hi, Donalyn. Hi, Judy. Oops, I better stop. She's going to get mad.
I'm not mad. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello. Hi. How are you? You have to say, how are
It's
you?
a big day today.
It is a big day. You want to know why it's a big day?
Why is it a big day?
Barb doesn't know this part. You want to know why it's a big day?
Uh-oh.
Today is our 21st video. That means my videos are old enough to drink now. So, can you guys?
I don't have a
I
drink.
got a coffee. Can you guys believe that? Because I can't. And I was talking to Eric about it this morning, and I said, "This is our 21st video," and he goes, "It feels like it's been longer." And I was like, "But it also feels shorter in the same way." And of course, like clockwork, a telemarketer calls me. I don't have time for that. Okay, so we're going to get into it because I have a lot to talk to you guys about. A lot. And I want to get through everything. But the most important thing that you guys have been waiting for, and Barb is waiting for, is we made it to 500. Actually, we were at 512 this morning. So I'm going to turn myself off, and I'm going to pick the random number generator. So
And
what
she
we're
doesn't
going...
know.
No, she won't tell me. Barb, do you want to tell me now?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Do you see what I mean? I got new microphones. I give her a little bit... I get a little bit of leeway, and she just does whatever she wants.
You betcha.
You betcha. And she forgets that you guys can hear her. So, okay.
No, I don't.
I'm trying to get my website to connect. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Barb has some counting to do because I am going to do a random number generator here. I don't know if you guys knew that was a thing, but it is. It's exciting. So I don't have to write out names and pick them because 512 names, that's a lot of writing. And I would have made Barb do it anyway, but she wouldn't have liked it. So what we're going to do is I now have a number. I have a number right here. Barb is going to count through the members of our group.
Okay.
And she's going to get a name for us, and then maybe she'll tell us what the prize is. It's a good thing I trust her because I don't know what she's giving away of mine. If it's my husband, I'm not going to complain, but you guys might. So, the random number generator from 1 to 512 gave me 104. Can you count to 104?
Oh my God. Here
Barb is going to count to 104.
I'm going to be quiet for a while.
She's going to be quiet. I'm going to try not to say numbers while she counts, and I'm going to talk to you guys. So, I told you that, and I told you that. As I always ask you, move over. I don't always ask you that. As I always ask you, please like and follow the page. A couple people have asked me how come they don't see notifications and they don't know when I'm doing videos. I do videos at 11 on Fridays every week. That rarely ever changes. There might be an extra one. I might change the time very rarely. But if you want to know what's going on, you have to like the page. So click that you like it and also follow it, and that will give you notifications. That will make it easier. Let's see here. Another quick little thing, a little technology minute. We have a small one for today. I've had a couple of messages and a couple of people ask me about watching videos. What if I'm working and what if I miss the videos, especially since our giveaways are going to start soon. Don't forget, all the videos are saved. I save all of them on the page. So you have to be on the page. She's sighing. She must be getting close. They're on the page under the videos tab. Depending on how you're looking at it, it's either on your left or on the top. It depends on your device, but you can watch all of them, and I do also save them to YouTube. I am a few weeks behind, as I always am, so I'm going to try to get those done. But yesterday I worked for 13 hours getting a whole bunch of new stuff uploaded, and that was more important than the YouTube videos, so I will get those done. So I wanted to let you know that, and I went totally out of order, so I don't know where I am. Oh, she's writing. Do we have a name?
We do.
Oh, we have a name, so I'm going to pause. Barb, this is your show, so go for it. Who is our winner, and what did they win?
And the lucky winner is, and she joined about a month ago.
Okay.
Susan Gaskin.
Susan Gaskin, congratulations. Now will you tell us what Susan Gaskin won?
Oh, I guess I should now.
Yeah, that would be nice.
You have won a $100 gift certificate to So Many Creations.
I did not
so you
authorize
can shop
that.
yourself.
I did not authorize that. Actually, I probably would have done the same thing. So that's fine. So Susan Gaskin, I don't know if you're watching. I don't know if I have your email address. If you are not, I will message you. I will get a hold of you later. If I have your email, I will send you your gift card. One way or another, I will get it to you. So I don't know if she's watching or not, but we will get a hold of her. Barb has her name, so I will see if I have her contact information, but congratulations.
Congratulations, Susan.
Yes, and thank you all of you for joining, for inviting your friends. Thank you to Barb for being so excited about getting to 500.
Now we'll do it at 1,000.
Oh boy.
We'll do it again.
Well, we'll see. Maybe we will. I don't know if 1,000 people really like me that much.
Tell her.
So 512 though. I'm so proud of our little group.
Exactly.
It's been awesome. You guys you're so good to each other. You're very sweet to me, and that's really the only thing that I ask. And I wrote that the other day on there because we had a lot of new members. Remember, if you post something, it has to be around my pattern. That's like really the main rule. And be nice to each other. Otherwise, I'm kicking you out. And I haven't had to kick anyone out yet because we are not going to be that group. I was in a group that got shut down, not because of me, but because people were mean to each other. And we're all grown adults here. There's no reason to be catty and mean to each other. Right? Right. Okay.
Right, boss.
Right. You know it. All right, so let's get back on track because seriously, I have so much to show you guys. I'm so excited. So you all know that I went away last weekend. A lot of you watched me. You got to see my little show and tell, which was actually a surprise for me. It was Lisa's idea, Lisa from Log Cabin. And thank you to some of you who watched those videos too. I see your names pop up. So thank you for giving love to my local shop. I don't really work there, but everyone thinks I do. So thank you. We had I keep saying retreat. It was really just like a friend's weekend. There was just a few of us and we went away and we were safe and we took care of what we needed to take care of, but we also got a ton done. And I think, Barb, you do retreats. Maybe you'll have something to say about this. I think because of the restrictions and the mask wearing and the fact that we're all being overly cautious, I feel like we got more done.
Probably.
Because you're not standing around talking and you're not walking around. I ate a lot. My pants were feeling it. The food did not stop going in my mouth, but...
yeah, but you probably didn't socialize as much.
I didn't socialize as much unless I was sitting in that group. And we each had our own table and we had them spaced out so that we were in clusters but not close. And luckily, because there weren't a lot of us, we had extra iron. So I never used the ironing board, ever. I had an ironing station that I shared right next to me. I had my own cutting station. I didn't get up. And I think that's why I got so much done. And that's what I'm going to show you guys at the end.
To add to that, we basically had a sit and sew for a Sunday afternoon, 6 of us.
I was wondering because I saw what you were making.
Center, and I was able to get 2 of your backpacks done.
So I think I've been since March trying to find the positive in every day because it's very easy right now to get caught up in, oh my God, this sucks. But really, I think there's been a lot of good things. And going away, I haven't been away since March, since the very, very beginning, end of February, beginning of March. So my husband and I got a little break from each other. I think, I think that's good for marriage sometimes. He's such a, did he say something? Oh.
I'm not telling.
Oh boy. But it was good, and I came home and the dogs were happy to see me, and there's nothing better than coming home to that. So I was very productive. I have tons of stuff to show you guys, but I'm going to make you wait till the end because it all goes together with what we're going to talk about today, which I haven't told you yet. A couple new things, not new things. I've said this before, I'm going to say it again, and please, if you can't do it for your sake, do it for my sake. Please be nice to the post office. Right now, honestly, considering everything, considering the fact that we are not going out as much and everyone's ordering online, the election is around the corner, Christmas is coming, I think the post office is doing a bang-up job. I really do. I think that they're handling it well. That being said, yes, there are some delays. And most of you, and I'm not talking to you guys watching because you are all nice to me, but a lot of people email me very hostile, angry, wordy emails with a lot of caps lock. And it's not nice. But some of you, bring it to my attention if you're having a problem with the package. Let me know and I will help you as much as I can. It is out of my control, but I want to know if you're having an issue. I want to take care of it. We are here for you. I pride myself on our good customer service. I think that we do an excellent job. Barb answers some of the emails. I answer most of them. Marlene and Barb pack and ship everything. They put hardware together, but we are human. We make mistakes, but I think that we fix them well. And I got to tell you, from a personal and business standpoint, I can't tell you how many emails I have sent that have not been returned, how many phone calls where I can't get anyone to help me. And I feel like we do a good job. But the post office, they're doing an absolute the best job that they can right now. So please be kind to your postman. Our postman's name is Jamie. I say hi to him every time I see him. He's very sweet. So remember that they are overwhelmed right now. So be kind. That's all. I try. I'm not always the nicest person. Barb, don't say anything. But I try as much as I can to be a positive, nice person. I am not the nicest person you're ever going to meet. That's your job out there. Some of you are the nicest people ever, but I try
Sandy
as best
says
as I
our
can.
customer service is 100+%.
Well, Sandy, you're 100+%, so thank you. I appreciate that. We try. We try very hard.
Yep.
But I will tell you, here's a little technology tip. When you yell at me, I probably won't answer you as quickly. I will answer you, but I probably won't answer you as quickly, and I probably won't be super nice about it, or I'll make Barb do it because she is nicer than I am. If you have a problem, it's okay. Just email me nicely. You don't have to be my best friend, but just say, hi, this is what's going on, instead of, it doesn't make me want to answer you. And again, I'm not talking to any of you because you're all nice people. It's the people that watch this video in the future. Don't be mean to me.
And those are the ones she usually gives to me.
I'm like, hey, Barb, could you help me? Barb, what is it that you did for a living?
I was a claim adjuster for auto claims.
Yeah. So Barb
yelled
worked
at
for an
a lot.
insurance company, and she had to deal with the worst of the worst. So she can deal with people like it's nobody's business. So it's enough for that. I have right here what's new, but we're not going to talk about what's new. I got to get through all the nonsense first. Sue Smith, if you are watching, you asked me to do you a favor and show you the Fabric Fusion glue and how I use it. I am going to do that, but I decided not to do it in this video because I want to get up close and I can't get as close to this camera. I'm going to do it either later today or tomorrow, and I will post a separate little tips video on how to use the Fabric Fusion, the sealant that I use on cork. It will just be easier, and we have a ton of stuff to go through, so I did not forget about you. I am not ignoring you. Stay tuned. I will post a little video on the Facebook page shortly. So that will be coming. It's right here. Cork Club shipped was it last Monday? I already forgot. Last Monday, yes. Yeah. My God, it's going on 2 weeks.
That's,
if I could ask,
because
it was the 14th. If I could ask you guys in the group a small favor, I got a couple of emails from some people that are still waiting on their cork because, again, the post office, they're trying their best. If you get yours early, I know you're super excited and you want to show it off. Would you just write before you post a picture, spoiler alert, that way if someone doesn't want to see the colors and wants to be surprised that they can kind of skip your post. I just don't want anyone to be like, oh man, because the surprise part's the best part. That's why I like ordering things like clubs. So if you get it, by all means, you can post it in the group. Just put like a little like, spoiler alert, I'm posting my cork club, and then put the picture maybe in the comments. That way nobody has to see it if they don't want to. And the ones that posted it already have plans for it, which I love. I cannot wait to see that. The handmade holiday swap is on, and I posted that in the group. If you are interested, you have until the 28th, which is Monday. Oh, wow.
Already?
I think.
Wow.
And just to join, because I have to do some work on my end, and I have to get our swap partners. And so far, we have a nice little group. I am totally fine with it saying small. If it gets bigger, that's fine. But by Monday, make your decision. If you go onto the group, you can read the information about it. The rules are pretty simple. The ship date was changed to the 30th, November 30th. I can't update the original post because Facebook updated something and it won't let me edit my comment. I don't know why. So I did write it in the comments below. You have until the 30th to ship. If you want to ship early, you're welcome to ship early. If you want to ship on the 30th, you're welcome to. Don't ship it on December 1st. please. And again, if you have any problems getting your project done or getting anything done, just let us know. Sooner rather than later. I have some angels that are happy to help and make some things. You know, I'm sure Barb and I can, you know, would pitch in if we needed to. We want to make sure everybody gets something. And it would make me sad if somebody got something and then somebody else didn't and they were part of the group. And if it's all right with you guys, I want to be part of it too. Are you joining?
Oh, yeah.
Barb's joining.
Definitely.
And we're trying to get Marlene too. But Marlene was on the fence the other week.
I think she might. I think we've got her convinced.
So one of you gets to make something for me, which is awesome. Don't be weird about it. I want you to make something for me because no one ever makes me things. And I get to make something for one of you. So unless that makes all of you really uncomfortable, which I hope it doesn't.
Somebody has a question about a previous video. She can't find it. Where you showed all your bags on Thursday. She looked in YouTube, scrolled through the SMC group, can't find it.
It's not going to be on YouTube because I didn't upload it yet, and it won't be in the group. It's on the page. The videos are not in the group. The only thing I ever upload to the group are some files, and I'm getting there. The videos are on the page. I don't even know if there's a videos tab in the group. I'm not sure. But I didn't want to overwhelm the group since most of you are on the page anyway. So the videos are always there. And this weekend, I'm going to get everything that I'm behind. I'm about a month behind. I'm going to get everything up on YouTube. So
God, get busy, girl.
I know. It's like, what are you doing? What are you running a business? Are you snuggling with your dogs watching Netflix? No.
Or your hubby?
No, I don't snuggle him. I do sometimes. Okay, we're almost ready for good stuff. And oh, good, it's only 17 after. I'm sweating, as usual.
Marlene is joining.
Yay! So that's 3 more of us. I'm so excited. And so you guys need to send me emails. There's no exceptions.
Charlie wants to know what colors you and I like.
What color? Purple. And Barb likes aqua. And really, if somebody's making me something, I like everything because no one ever makes me anything.
Me too.
That's what my mom said this morning. My mom's already talking about Christmas because it is September. So, you know, I love you, Mom. So she's already asking us what we want for Christmas. And I said, what do you want me to make you? Because she's the only one. This is the only one in my very small circle that I make things for because she cannot and will not sew. And she said, a new purse. And I said, what purse? And she said, I don't know. Whatever you want, whatever color. And I was like, done, then you get whatever. My mom's not picky because I made it and she's happy. So, Handmade Holiday Swap is on.
Yvonne, I want you to clarify what the group is called and what's the difference between the group and the page.
Okay, so the group is called So Many Creations. The group has a little round multicolored cork logo that says So Many Creations. It looks just like the YouTube logo. Yep, Barb has it. So that is the group. You can search the group or you can get the group through the page. And if you're on the page, so like if you go into your search, I'm going to put this in here. If you go into your search, I don't want it in groups. I just want So Many Creations.
Go back to the left.
There we go. So many, it keeps going to groups, whatever. Search. If you see this little one right here, it'll say groups. They're also usually, Barb's phone's mad at me apparently.
Give it to me, I'll pull it up.
You fix it. There's also one that will say pages. So the page is where we do live videos. It's where I post what I'm working on. It's where I tell you guys general information about my business. It's where if I have a new pattern or new hardware, I post it in there. This is the page. The page has the purses up on the top, and the little page icon is rainbow flip lock. The page is like the main part of it, and it's where I post the majority of the stuff. The group is a private group that you cannot see unless you're part of it, so you have to ask to join. And the group was formed because you guys asked for it, and so that we can all have kind of like a little private meeting whenever we want to, and we can ask each other questions about patterns. You can get direct access to myself and to Barb. We answer questions on there. You can post things that you made, but the group is based on my pattern. So if you made a pattern from someone else, you don't want to post it on there, even if you bought the supplies from me, because it's based on my patterns. So if the group is a church, the page is a church, then the group is like a meeting that happens there. So it's like a part of it, but it's not the same thing. The page is a church, welcome to church, and the group is a meeting that happens. The group is like a support group. So I don't know if that makes any sense, but we'll go with it. So the page is open to everybody. Anybody can see my page. It is not private in any way. The group it's for us.
It's us.
It's just
all
us. And
513 of us.
All 513 of us, and we have to tell you that you can join the group. So, which we haven't told anyone no yet. So,
I disapprove somebody else.
oh, see, Barb just approved somebody. So that's yeah. Okay, I talk too much. Okay.
Wow.
Shush, shush. Let me drink coffee because that helps. Last thing I want to say, and then we're going to get into all the stuff. I've got lots of stuff here to show you. Is the 30 days of giveaways. The drawing or the listing on the website is coming down on Tuesday. It's done. So you have between now and Tuesday if you haven't gotten your tickets. Half of the proceeds go to the Alzheimer's Association. You can read the list. You can read the item. Just shoot me. I can't. Hi. On this season of Jessica Can't Speak. If you go onto my website and on the home page is the 30 days of giveaways. If you purchase a ticket, it will give you all the information. Who's laughing at me? Marlene or Charlie?
No, Shelley Schaefer says the page is church and the group is an AA meeting.
Yes, there you go, Shelley. You got it. All right, so welcome to church. Later, you could join our AA meeting. So, and you were afraid you were going to say something ridiculous today. Back on track. I got a lot of stuff to show you guys. Did you miss us? Because we're together and this is what happens. We're both fairly normal functioning adults when we're not together, and then we're in the same room and it's just, and I'm sweating right now because it's hot in this office again. It's going to be 78 today. I'm not mad about that, but I'm like, come on, I need to cool down. I'm fine.
The fan is on.
I sweat when I talk, and I talk too much. The 30 days of giveaways, we've sold 58 tickets so far. 58. So you guys beat our number from the summer. That was the season before. You beat the summer number, which was 42. I said, could we get to 67? Is that asking too much? We need 9 more tickets. So if we can sell 9 more tickets between now and Tuesday. Did I say Tuesday? I said Tuesday.
Tuesday.
The 30th. Then we can send the Alzheimer's Association $1,000. And we are so close, so 9 more tickets, that's it. But thank you, you guys are awesome, and I have been getting a lot of emails and really positive feedback about how glad you are that I picked this charity. I picked it because of something a friend is going through right now that just kind of reminded me that there are things bigger than all of us that we all unfortunately have to deal with that we don't ever foresee and we don't ever want to, but if we're going to deal with it, let's do it as a group. Let's support them and send them lots of money. So we have 58 tickets sold. If we can get to 67 by next Tuesday, I will be as happy as Barb was when we hit 500. So maybe even happier. So, okay, our get to know me question is going to be about spouses. Mine said something. Oh, we have a question.
No,
we're gonna pause.
Oh, we got 2 people say they're buying them this weekend.
Yay! Thank you. So, we do a get to know me question. We've been doing that for a while now. And please don't take any offense to the AA comment. We were all joking. If any of you are in it, please don't be mad at me. It was a joke. It was totally a joke. I'm just saying that. We're
reading comments.
We're a little punch drunk right now. We're a little
Can
crazy.
you buy more than 1 ticket?
Yeah, you can buy as many as you want. You can buy 9. There you go, Sandy. Yes, you can buy as many tickets as you want. And if you buy 1 ticket, you're in 1 time for 30 days. If you buy 2 tickets, you're in 2 times. So your name is added to the list as many times as you buy a ticket. I have several people on there that are on 2 and 3 times. So the number of tickets sold is 58. There's a few less people because some people bought 1 and some people bought 2. And I thank you all for buying it. And it's awesome because there's going to be fun prizes. And remember, we have gift cards now. Maybe that'll be a prize. And we have new stuff now. Maybe that'll be prizes. It'll be good. So we've got lots of stuff. I'm so close to being there. So my get to know me question for today, I'm going to talk about my husband real quick. You guys have all met him. He's here. He's not here. He's out there. But our anniversary is Tuesday. No, it's not. It's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. It's the 29th. I don't know. It's next week. It's going to be 13 years.
Memento, please.
13 years of being
It's
married
Tuesday.
to me. It's Tuesday. don't even know what's happening. Tuesday will be 13 years, almost 16 years together. So do you have a significant other, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a lover, whatever you want to call your romantic partner? Tell me how long you've been together. Tell me what his or her name is. Maybe you have more than one. I don't judge. That's fine. Does anyone else have a September anniversary? Because we picked September because I love the fall. We didn't want to get married when it was hot or when it was really cold. And also the dates that were available, this was the closest date to the 26th, which is my grandma's birthday. Tomorrow. My grandma would have been 91. She is not with us anymore, but she is probably rolling her eyes real hard at me right now, telling me that I am a fool, but she loves me anyway. So that's it. I'm done. I'm done with all the nonsense. I'm putting this away. Nancy had emailed me yesterday or the day before and said, in one of your videos, would you ever consider doing a thread talk? And great minds do think alike, because that is on my list for an upcoming video. It might be next week. It might be the week after. We are definitely going to have a thread video, and we're also going to talk about rivets. We have rivets now. So I have some on some of the samples I'm going to show you. We have rivets. We have all 6 colors. I have a mixed bag here to take home and play with. All 6 colors. It is a pack of 20 for $5. I'm going to be up front with you guys. I always am. Is my pricing going to be the lowest out there? No, it is not. But remember 2 things. Number 1, we have free shipping in the United States.
And awesome customer service.
And awesome customer service. So that's another thing. And also, you are supporting a small business, and we thank you. Barb thanks you, because that means I can pay her. And Marlene. Marlene's not paying attention today. She's got some other, she's doing some housework.
New floor.
She's getting a new floor. But I thank you for that. But also, most people charge extra for rainbow, and you usually get less. I've noticed that that is a trend across the board, that you get larger packs of other colors and less of rainbow for more money. Our pricing is across the board. So we have rivets. I only carry one size for now. Rivets are one of those things that you can literally get 50 different sizes. Number 1, that's a lot of inventory, and number 2, that's a lot of space. And so for right now, I stuck with the size that I know works on the majority of my projects. I know it goes through multiple layers of cork. I know it's a good size. So they are 8 by 8, which means the cap itself, the width is 8 millimeters. The post is 8 millimeters. I have been playing with sizes for a while. That was the size that I picked. If there is a demand for other styles, other sizes, I will look into it. But for now, I wanted to just get into having some rivets. So please understand that there's a lot behind it. It's an investment. So I want to make sure that we're all happy and that we all get what we want. So I need time. But I got the 8 by 8s, all 6 colors. I have used them on some of the things I'm going to show you today. And they're just a simple double cap rivet. You can use any setting tool. You can use the hand setting tool, which has the little, I don't know what you call it. And then you can use the press. So that is going to be another conversation, because I bought a rivet press and it's purple. And so we're going, I didn't buy it because it was purple, but it was a bonus. His name is Barney, because that is what color he is. But I am going to also do a talk on that. So rivets are in stock. They're on the website.
Could you answer this question, because I'm not sure what she means?
I will try my best.
Katie Farrington wants to know,
Yes.
would you consider customs in the future?
Customs for hardware?
I honestly don't know.
If the question is about customs for hardware, the downfall of that is that I have a minimum, and it's a large minimum. So if I could get smaller amounts, yes. But I have to order 1,000 to 2,000 pieces minimum, depending on what it is. So it's hard to do customs. Barb hates putting hardware away. When I get a demand for something, I do look into it. It's, you might not see it immediately. The rivets were a question for like the last year. And I was like, I don't know. Because I was teaching so much at shops, and it's hard to tell people that you need to buy a special tool, whether it's a $20 tool or a $200 tool, at a shop that can't get it wholesale. So that's why I dragged my feet on it. But I love rivets. We will get into a deeper conversation on that in the upcoming weeks. So custom, it depends on what it is. You could always email me and ask me if it's something I can help you with. I will. If it's something I can't, I'll be honest and tell you.
That was
so
what she was asking.
I hope that answers that. The other two things in hardware that we got in are not new, but they are expanded on. We have for a long time had our little keychain caps, the little toppers here and the keychain. We now have them in all the colors because the holidays are coming and we're making things, and I have wanted this for a long time. So we have the rose gold, the rainbow, and the yellow gold in stock, along with our other ones that we've already had, the gunmetal, brass, and silver. Those are in stock. Those are on the website. I'm telling you, I did a lot of stuff yesterday. And purse feet. I don't love them as much as you guys love them, but I am here to support you. So my rainbow is not here. Oh, because I used them. I was like, where's the rainbow? We also had the purse feet in the three basic colors, the silver, the gunmetal, and brass. We now have rose gold, yellow gold. I can't hold it up. I'll drop them. So those are on the website as well. So that's not new, but it's updated and expanded on. And I think that's it for hardware. I'll put this away before I send it flying. And then we got a ton of fabric this week. I don't know why it all came in this week, but it did. So if you go on the fabric page, there's a ton of new stuff. I didn't bring it all over because a lot of it's across the hall. I got a couple bolts of Anna Maria Horner. So this is in one of the kits I'm going to talk to you about. We have this in the blue background. This is the pink background. It's called Sinister Gathering. I don't know why. I have no answers. So, excuse me, we have that, and we have another one.
It's an odd name.
I can't remember the name of the other one, but it's weird too. So we have those, and I'm super excited because we've been doing so many kits, and a lot of the kits have a lot going on the outside. They have pattern cork and a lot of stuff. I wanted to get some simpler insides, but something more than just a solid. To me, a solid fabric doesn't excite me. You know, I don't want just a solid whatever. So I have forever been obsessed with Robert Kaufman's Essex linens, and we got 8. So we're just starting out. We have 3 metallics, which I don't think it's going to pick up on camera, but you can see them on the website. This one is the opal, so this one is a metallic. It has kind of an iridescent kind of a look to it. Probably not picking up for you.
It's nice because it's not real flashy.
Right. It's not over the top, and
It's
Barb
subtle.
likes it. She's not like a blingy over
yeah.
the top. I am. Here's another one. This is the yarn dyed. So just very quickly, if you are not familiar with these are they are yarn dyed. They're 55% linen and 45% cotton. I do not find that I have any issues with them wrinkling because of the linen, because we are interfacing our bags. The one thing you will notice, you can probably see on here, these little frays, and you'll see that these are white and these are purple. You probably can't see that, but that is what happens because this is a slightly looser weave. So you can't see through it. It's still a nice quality. It's Robert Kaufman. It's quilt shop quality, but it's a looser weave because it's a linen cotton blend. So when you are using these inside of a bag or even outside of a bag, I have used them outside, be very cautious with your pressing. Don't iron hard. The harder you're pushing, the more likely you are to stretch these, because they don't feel stretchy, but because they're a looser weave, they can shift and stretch. I kind of equate this to like when I was working with wool. It kind of shifted a little bit on its own. So just be a little bit extra cautious. Be gentler with your iron. Do more pressing than ironing. We have the yarn dyes in 5 colors. So we have 8 total. We have 2 of them in kits that I'm going to show you. We also got 3 more canvases. This one I just think is so cute. This is the Primavera. These are all, they're all Rifle Paper Company. So that is on the website now. It's a black with some greens, a pale pink, and some peach. So are those oranges? I think, and lemons.
It kind of looks like oranges
I think
and lemons.
It's called citrus.
Yeah,
so
it's gotta be
citrus
oranges
fruit.
and lemons.
So I don't know. There's that. Oh my God, these canvas bolts are heavy. This one, they call amethyst, and I still don't understand why, because I can see a purple tinge to the gray, but it's not purple. This one is I don't know what it's called. It's on the website. I don't know anything. I told you I'm brain dead.
There's no name on it.
There is no name on it. Oh yes, there is. Earth Magic.
Oh.
Earth Magic. So
And
to
yet they
me,
call it purpley?
they call it amethyst. I did not on the website because I didn't want anyone to think they were getting purple. It's a charcoal gray with an ever so slightly tint of purple to it, but I would not call it purple. Barb would not call it purple. The flowers are like a soft brushed black with like a grayish blue. It's really pretty. I haven't done anything with this yet, but that is on my list.
busy.
So hopefully for this weekend. Well, I have to paint my living room this weekend, so it depends on how long that takes.
Hire somebody.
We just sell a lot more rivets for me to hire someone to paint my living room.
Okay, guys, start buying those rivets.
And this we had, it never made it on the website because we sold out of it at the last show that I had it at. This is another Rifle Paper Company. I love this one.
That's pretty.
So this is a deep navy with the nice soft pinks and browns and greens and a little bit of blue. It's just, even if you're not an over-the-top florally person, it's a little bit, you know, because some of their florals, I have people say they're pretty, but they're just not me. This is a little bit more subtle. So those are on the website. There is more canvas coming from a new line, hopefully mid-October, and it's not here, but guess what shipped? The Decoville. It shipped.
Oh, finally.
It shipped. It's
Oh my
finally in
gosh.
stock. It is on its way from Ohio.
We're gonna have to have a
It could be
ceremony
here
when it
today.
comes.
We might have like a ribbon cutting ceremony. We've been waiting for what feels like 17 years. So Decoville is coming. So it's not on the website yet, but any day now. I'm waiting actually to see if I get a text message that says it's here. So what we're going to talk about today is all the stuff I've been working on this week, and we're going to talk about something that I typically don't talk about, or I tell you it's going to be fine, move on. We're talking about mistakes. And the reason is I'm pretty transparent with you guys, but I don't openly
answer
say
that one when you get
I
to
make
that.
mistakes all the time, but I do. I am human. Barb is human. We all make mistakes. We make mistakes when we ship an order. We make mistakes when we cut things. I am a very, this will come to a shock to no one, I am a very high-strung, anxiety-ridden person. It's just who I am. But if I can learn to live with mistakes, trust me, so can you. I am type A with a touch of OCD, ADD, and everything else that could be wrong with my brain, but it works. But instead of getting all worked up and crazy and like beating yourself up because you made a mistake, I'm going to show you what I did this weekend because I messed up everything. I literally did. I literally messed up. I made mistakes in everything. And I was like, well, I'm an hour and a half from home. Nothing I can do about it. How am I going to make this work? Do I put it aside and finish it later? Or is there a way I can work around it? And so that is what I did this weekend. So I'm going to tell you, you're fine. Don't tell anybody about your mistakes. Don't point them out. It's senseless. Nobody knows about that mistake until you point it out. Don't draw attention to it. It's like walking in and going, I know my hair looks terrible today. Nobody else thought it, but you had to say it. Don't say it. And sorry, Charlie and any of the other guys watching, but women, we are the most guilty of this because we feel like we have to tell you that we messed up. Why? We don't have to. So I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to go through and I'm going to tell you what I did wrong and I'm going to tell you how I fixed it. And maybe it will help you feel better. Maybe it will help you make quicker decisions on the fly. So one thing, and I think I told you guys the story, it's not me. It was something that I read that bothered me. And this is why I tell people, just live with your mistakes. You're going to be fine. I am in a quilt group. I don't even remember the group. I was like added by somebody. And I was like, great, I'm in a group. Somebody posted on there a while back, I need your help. Give me some advice. So I was like, oh, cool. It's a quilting question. I made a quilt. I gave it to my friend. And a few days later, she gave it back to me with notes on all of the things that I did wrong that I needed to fix. What would you do? And I could feel the pain in this woman, that just heartbreak of making something in somebody she cared about, somebody she cared enough to make something for, being so horrible about it. And after reading that, I said I would never do that to anybody. I wouldn't have before, and I wouldn't now. But also, why? What was the point in that? Why do we do that? And why? And most people on there said, forget her, don't give it back, cut it up. I'd rather you burned it than to give it back to her. So don't get too crazy here. But just know that everybody makes mistakes, and it's not your point or your place to point it out to people that you did or that they did. But I'm going to today. So I'm going to show
says
you.
he'd get a new friend.
What?
Charlie says he'd get a new friend. I'm right with you, Charlie.
Exactly. I would much rather find a friend than to fix something that I thought was fine in the first place. Handmade items are not supposed to be perfect. Isn't it the Amish that technically put something incorrect in?
Yeah.
They make mistakes on purpose. This is from my heart. I made this for you. I'm not giving it to you because I want you to criticize it. If I wanted your opinion, I might say, what do you think of this? But if I give you a present, you're not supposed to say mean things about it. You're supposed to say, thank you. That was so nice of you, and move on. So that's that. I am going to, where do I want to start? Well, we have new kits, and I got a pile of stuff here. So I'm going to show you what we have, and then when we get to something that has a mistake, I'll show you what it is. So this is not...
Hi, Eric.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just nice to you, so be nice back. It's our anniversary next week. How many years have we been married?
7.
How many more?
We've only been together 15, but it feels like eternity.
Goodbye. He's so sweet. Trish, if you're watching, I'm going to post this later.
Oh, that's cute.
Somebody emailed me, Trish, I think she's on. She said she was going to watch today, and said, "Can you make a leading lady out of cork with plates?" And I was like, "That's a great question. Let me find out." Yes, you can. I did this on the domestic. I didn't do it on the HD9, the heavy machine. So, let's see. I did actually make mistakes on this. I'll tell you what. My pleats were not great. They weren't super even because it was still dark out when I was sewing. So, since my bag kind of went like this instead of straight, I just trimmed it. And it's not a standard size. I don't even know what size it was. I just made sure the back and the front were the same. Did I need to panic over it? No, it was
Looks
what
fine.
it was. And would you know that this is the
No,
wrong size?
I would
You
never
guys
know.
probably don't. But, sometimes you have to, make decisions on the fly. Also, I don't know whose hand is fitting through this wrist strap, but it's not mine. My giant hands won't fit through here. But again, it was dark. It's
not a wrist strap, it's a finger strap.
It's a finger strap. See, it's just for your fingers. It was like 5 a.m. I wake up too early. So, whatever. It is what it is. It's done. I'm saving that for last because I'm happy. That is not a kit. I just wanted to show you that I made it because you guys ask me questions and I want to have the answers, and I hate when the answer is I don't know. So I didn't know, and I said, I don't know, but I'm going to find out for you. We have 2 new Kayleys, and actually, I did mess this one up. I was like, did I make mistakes in these? I did. I don't normally do this, but I want you to see that nobody's perfect. Can you tell that these are not the same size?
Not really.
Okay. This one is smaller because I did what I told you guys not to do in class, and I flipped the middle part the wrong way, so my bag kind of went like this. So I had to trim it. This one I did right because I was paying attention. I was probably snacking because that happens a lot. So I just went with it. And again, what I did is I did not bring the lining fabric when I was at the Friends Sewing Weekend because I was waiting for the Robert Kaufman to come in. This is the black, which is like a black and a cream, so it kind of probably reads charcoal to you, but it's all black. I was waiting for that to come in, so I was only making the outsides of these. And when I did, I finished the outside and I wrote on the back of the cork in pen what the size was. That way, when I made my lining, I would know what size to trim it down so that my lining wasn't too big. It happens, and nobody's ever going to be the wiser. No one's ever going to know that I did that because it's not the end of the world. We all make mistakes. Just be more flexible and beat yourself up less about it. I was annoyed with myself because I was like, you tell people in class not to do that. Are you that rusty that you don't remember? But what are you going to do?
I really like the strap ends and the strap keepers.
Thank you, Barb. So I am trying to use them more because we have them, but these are our strap ends and our strap keepers. And I use the gunmetal. They're not the same exact gunmetal. They were produced by 2 different manufacturers. I like the darker gunmetal better than this one, but I am okay with mixing them together. So I wanted you guys to see that you can use the same color hardware, and depending on where you get it from, even from the same source, it might not be exactly the same. I'm not going to stress about that. I could be super picky and anal about it and be like, it has to be exactly the same. I must. But why? It's still gunmetal. It still reads gunmetal. It has a gunmetal zipper. To me, it's fine. If it bothers you, that's fine. I understand. There's certain things that I can't untrain you from feeling. I can't make you go, you know what? I felt that way for 57 years, but now I'm good. I understand. But I just want you to let it, to tell yourself it's
Chill.
okay. To chill. I think since I haven't been traveling, I've been a little bit more chill.
I think so too.
I think Barb agrees.
Yes.
I'm still a pain in the ass, but I'm much better
I'm
than I
very
was.
chilled, so they're
Barb is very chill, so we have to meet in the middle. And then there's Marlene. She's crazy. But no, we love her. So this is the whimsical floral and the crimson. I realized I hadn't played with these 2 colors, the print and the color, and I loved them together. So this is a kit. And like with all of our kits, you can choose with or without the pattern. And I also made this one, and I'm not going to say I made a mistake on this one, but I am going to tell you that if you want to put purse feet or a tag on your bag, do it before you finish it. These purse feet are not functional. They are, well, they're barely in there, but it looks pretty. So this is something that I cannot ever carry or give away as a gift because the purse feet will fall out eventually because I did a
Glue.
she did a terrible job.
Glue them in.
I almost swore at you guys. I will glue them in later. And I also put the handmade tag in this morning because I was like, it needs a handmade tag. So make decisions sooner rather than later.
But it's
and
pretty.
But also compromise. So here's another strap ends and strap keepers. And you see my little rivets? I put rivets in yesterday. They're not functional. They don't hold the handle down because I decided at the last minute to do them. So they're just decorative because they're
Are
cute.
they supposed to hold the handle down?
They can, and we'll talk about that when we get into rivets. They can be decorative. That's all, these are doing nothing for the handle. They're nothing. They're just
Yeah.
making it pretty. But if I had done them before I put the lining in, I would have done it through here, and
Yeah.
it would have added an extra security. The handles are sewn down underneath. That's what this is covering. This is not functional. The strap keeper is just a cover for stitching.
fits.
It's bling. It's not doing anything functional. Which actually, I think out of all of our hardware, it's the only thing that doesn't really have a job. It really doesn't do anything.
No.
It's just pretty. It covers up your stitching. It's not holding anything in like icicles and jewels. It's not doing much, but it's pretty. And that's what these rivets are doing. They're not doing much. They're just hanging in there. So, whatever. They're fine. You know? Go with the flow. This was at, that was around 7 o'clock yesterday morning, and I was like, ooh, let's put rivets in something. I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Not that I need it.
No.
There's a lot of sugar in this one today. There's a lot of stuff going on. And so, okay. I'm going to jump to these. I have been teasing you guys for a
pretty.
while with these. Central Park, 2 new kits, and another full-length tutorial video is on the website. It is a for purchase video. I just got it finished, and not that this was a mistake, but my computer fought me every step of the way of uploading it. So, did I get frustrated last night? Yes. Did I get over it? Eventually. Because I can't make the computer work better. But I got it up, so it is on there if you want to purchase the video, or if you already have the pattern, or if you don't want the video. It's up to you. It's totally your choice. So these are kits. This is all cork outside. And this one is all fabric except for the top. So I've got both of those kits, and I think I might want to do another one out of that new canvas. I don't think I've ever done a Central Park out of canvas. I think that would be
think you
pretty.
should.
So that might be what I do this weekend. So those are up. Central Park isn't. Oh gosh, it's 7 years old. Yes, I think I wrote it in 2013. Had taken a break from writing bags because I was writing quilts, and that was my first jump back into making bags. That one, a lot of you, if you're local, have taken classes with me and learned how to make that bag. Okay, now we're going to get into the really big Jessica effed up. Because let me tell you,
She wants to see the back of one of those.
the back has nothing. The front, well, it's not nothing. The bag has no pockets. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Open pocket, zippered top, zippered pocket inside.
Perfect.
There's a lot of stuff in this little crossbody. So that is there. Now, this you'll probably notice, but you might not immediately if I didn't point it out. Barb, what do you see different on these bags? You see it?
The shape of the flap.
There you go. So, let me tell you a little
Wow, I
story here.
passed.
This is Adeline. Adeline, when I did that video a couple Thursdays ago, and I was going through all the samples, I was like, I have not done a new Adeline in forever. Like, the fabric is so long gone. I need new Adelines. So I picked out cork, because I've never done Adeline out of cork. I will do some notes on that. I haven't gotten that finished yet. And I wanted to do an Adeline out of one of our canvases.
Pretty.
I love the butterfly, and I did the cork on the handle. So these are also kits. So because I was so excited. I did this one first, and I got it all done, and I was like, man, I forgot how much I love this pattern. It's such a good bag. I did a flip lock instead of a twist lock. It's got this giant pocket. It's got some pockets inside. I love this with the canvas and the cork. I can't wait. I want to jump right into the next one. So I did. I was like, I'm going to figure out how to do it all out of cork. And I got so excited that I grabbed my template for my flap. That said all around tote.
I was going to say it's not that.
Yeah, it wasn't the right one. But I didn't realize it until way too late. I was getting ready to sew it and I was like, wait a minute, that looks really skinny. That one's, oh no.
It's a design element.
I thought to myself, okay, you can do one of two things. You can put this aside and not finish it because you can't finish the bag without the flap. You don't have enough cork. You can go back and get another piece of cork. Defeat the whole purpose of trying to just stick with what you had and not use all of your inventory. Or you can come up with a great idea for Friday's talk. Let's talk about making mistakes. Because there's something else wrong with this bag. And you probably won't notice it. Maybe you will now. There's a seam right here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a seam right here. There's a seam right here.
Oh dear.
There's a seam right here. And there's a seam at the top. It's not supposed to be that way. You see this?
It's supposed to be
That's
one piece.
Because Jessica the Brainiac got so excited cutting stuff that she cut this 3 inches instead of 4 inches. But I was like, okay, I could just make the bag a little bit narrower. I could do that. But the bag is kind of tight at the top anyway, and I felt like it was going to be too tight if it was an inch smaller. So the leftover cork pieces that I had, because I remembered to bring those. I remembered to bring the scraps. I just didn't remember to bring my brain. I was like, well, I have enough. I'm going to piece the handle or I'm going to piece this. Something's getting pieced. So I took a break. I top stitched my handle because I needed a mental break. I needed something easy to do. I did my top stitching and I said, who cares? I'm piecing it. Nobody would ever know that. Nobody buying this pattern, seeing it in person, would ever remember that when they got home and say, my gusset doesn't have 1,600 pieces. No one's going to know it except for me, and it's fine. And it works.
It's not that noticeable.
It's not. It's really not noticeable.
Design.
I mean, you might notice the pattern from where you are. Maybe you don't. Maybe this is when the camera blurps out and you don't see anything.
But I think if you hadn't pointed it out, I don't know that people would really notice it.
Did you all hear what Barb just said? Could you say that again? If I hadn't pointed it out, what?
I don't think anybody would notice.
There you go. And that is my lesson for you
see
today.
Something else.
You know?
Can I see
Oh, is
that
there
for a
something else
second?
wrong? Oh, tell me. Oh. Nope. Oh, I do that on purpose.
Isn't
to
that supposed
keep
to be the
bulk.
other way?
It should be.
No.
Yeah.
But shouldn't that be on the
Yeah.
inside?
Yeah.
So I don't have to look at that raw edge like this one is?
Yeah. Oh, well.
You made a boo-boo.
I made several. It's okay. I'm a person. Yeah. So I always fold my tabs with cork so that they're short so that I don't get all that bulk
Right.
in the seam. And I wasn't paying attention because you do have to kind of be fussy when you're putting it on. And by the time I turned the bag right side out, I was like, oh, the ugly part faces out. Oh, well. That's
It's
an
only
easy
because
fix.
I'm staring at it that I
Right.
noticed
But I was
it.
staring at it. That's an easy fix. I could have fixed that, but I decided just to go with it. Because sometimes you might be short on cork and you have a deadline, or you have a budget restriction. You don't want to go and order another piece. You don't want to wait. You don't want to, you just want to get the project done. And I understand because I used to make bags. Sometimes you just want to get it done. Would I be satisfied giving this to someone? Probably not, because I'm super picky. Would I give this to my mom or to somebody like personally as like a gift more than someone that bought it? Barb, who's asking for it. Would I use it? Absolutely. If somebody paid me to make this, yeah, I probably would just suck it up, get another piece of cork, or at least, maybe fix this part, maybe redo the flap. But then again, maybe I wouldn't. I might say to them, are you okay with this? And if not, I'll make you a new one. Because I just didn't really see the point. I thought it was fine. So your bag, if you buy this kit, will look like this. Mine looks like this. And if you want to use the smaller flap, you just need the all-around tote. You can use that flap. So that was actually the second big that I had. I did a bigger one. And I actually really like how this came out. You won't notice.
I would know.
Barb has no idea. A couple Christmases ago, I got a really cool press My husband calls it a panini press. It's an ironing press.
yeah.
We use it when we're putting kits together for classes. And I was so excited that I was going to get everything cut. I was here in the office alone, and I was going to use my press so I could get stuff done sooner. Well, I wasn't marking off as I was cutting. And when I got to the retreat, I had everything cut and fused and ready to go, but I didn't have any handles. I didn't even cut them out. I didn't even have any thought process of handles. So these are pretty short, but I kind of like it. And the reason they're short is because the piece that I had left over was like 32 inches instead of 44. It was short. And also, what you don't know, and Barb, I bet you couldn't even tell either. Well, I know you can't tell because I'm telling you now. Inside of here, when I make my handles, I fold them 4 times. I fold in half, I fold in, fold in. Can you feel anything different?
Not really.
No.
Well, no.
The fabric was, it needed to be 6 inches wide, and it was shy of 5. So what I did is very carefully, with a nonstick pressing cloth, pressed the correct width of decor bond to the canvas. So the decor bond was hanging out by itself without fabric, and when I folded it in, you can't see those edges. So underneath here there's 6 inches of decor bond, but there's about 4 3/4 inches of fabric. And there's also a seam in the middle. Because the scraps I had, that was the only way I could do it. And again, it's the handles. I can't finish the bag without the handles, and I really wanted to get this finished. So, yeah,
No one would ever know.
nobody will ever know unless I tell them.
Except 507 people.
Except 500 and some odd people watching this video. But it is on purpose. I want you to know that I messed up because I still made it work. Also, there's like 3 different colors of top stitching thread on this because I used 2 different machines. I did not think I had a foot on my HG9 that would do a nice 1/8 inch. So I went and I used my friend's machine, which she didn't have her straight stitch, she had a regular machine with her. So I top stitched on her machine with, I think she had navy in the bobbin. I have some kind of green on top, a different green on here, and I think I top stitched in the end in a different green. Whatever. Again, is this my best work that I would happily sell to someone? No. Would I give it away and use it? Hell yeah. Why not? So those were just stupid little things that happened because they happened. But what it also taught me, I went through the little box that came with my HG9 and I was like, this is ridiculous. I bought this machine because it's an amazing bag making sewing machine. It sews with such force. It does an amazing job. The top stitching is beautiful. Why can't I figure out how to do an 1/8 inch? And that's what I posted earlier this week. I used a rolled hem foot. Is that what it's for? No. But that machine with that foot gave me it's what I used on both of these. It gave me a beautiful 1/8 of an inch. So I made do with what I had. I brought that machine on purpose. Number one, because my 15,000 is so heavy and it's so big and I didn't want to take it out of the house. It's got the embroidery unit on it. It was just too much for a weekend. And I wanted to bring the HG9 because I kind of felt guilty that I haven't been using it as much. I bought this machine for a reason and then I make excuses not to use it. And let me tell you, we fell in love with each other this weekend. I love that machine more than when I talked to you guys about it over the summer because I played with it and I made myself get used to threading it and get used to putting a bobbin in to something that was awkward for me. In the beginning, when you're used to a top load bobbin and now you have a side or a front load, it feels weird. And you kind of tell yourself, I don't really want to do this. It's fine. So I have a new love for that machine.
Can I admit to a mistake?
Yes, Barb's going to tell us about one of her mistakes.
Because I made 2 of your backpacks this weekend, Everly.
Yes, you did.
They're supposed to have outside zipper pockets. Don't tell Karen, but only one of them does.
Can I tell you something too?
Yeah, sure.
And I don't know what it is about the Everly backpack. Every time I make one, I forget the zipper pocket.
I only put one of them in.
I only have one sample that has a zippered pocket, so it shows that was the one that was down. All the rest of them are up because if somebody opened it and they're like, oh, there's no pockets. And I was like, there is. Not in that one, but there is.
I just forgot.
I don't know what it is about the Everly backpack, but my brain just goes, just finish it, and I forget the zipper pocket. But Karen won't know. I didn't know. I wouldn't have known. And you were just trying to see if you liked the zipper pocket or not.
Yes, exactly.
And what did you decide?
Without is fine.
Without is fine. See that? So that is what happens. Now, I'm so excited. This wasn't a mistake. This was because of you guys. A while back, like forever ago, 8,000 videos back, we did the Abby sling, and we made the smaller version of it. And after I got it done, I had said I want to try some other bags in smaller versions. I did. I'm so excited. I forgot to get the full size. Hold on before I show you this.
Okay.
Let me get the full size. So this is
okay.
Harper, or when I go to New Hampshire, Happa.
Happa.
This is Happa. She's from Boston. So this is Harper. Harper's big. Harper was not supposed to be this big, but it just kind of happened. It happens sometimes with bags. So Harper for me was a purse. Harper for other people is a small tote bag. It is a big bag, and I love it though. I love the detail. I love the pockets on the side, but it's big. I'm so excited because I want to carry it.
Oh.
I made a baby Harper. I made Harper Jr. That's what I called it. So look at that. And I don't know if you guys ever have this moment. Maybe it's just me because I'm weird. But you make something and you actually... Oh, I thought there was a bug on me. It was my microphone cord. I just got nervous. I was like, there's a bug on me. Never mind. Do you ever make something and truly feel impressed by yourself and proud of yourself and like, man, I did a good job? When I finished this bag, I had that feeling. And I only got the outside done at the retreat because, again, I was waiting for the lining fabric. I finished, I don't know, just having my voice. I finished the outside and I stared at it for like the entire night. I couldn't do anything else because I was like, I love this. And you know, it's okay to feel that way. You're not being, you know, weird and like selfish. Like, you're allowed to feel that way. And I felt that way about this bag.
We're getting a lot of love on that.
I don't know, the combination, the size, everything. I just fell in love with it. So, couple things about this. I didn't make any mistakes.
Then that one's for me?
This one's no, it's not for you, Barb. It's
Oh,
mine.
but I like it.
No, this one's going to go under glass. I'm going to stare at it forever. So this is 15% smaller. So Abby, we did 25, which was a big, because Abby's a big, big bag. This is 15% smaller. I wrote you guys notes. I sized the templates for you. I did all of it. This morning, I uploaded it into the group. So you have to be a member of the group to access the file. It does not replace a pattern. You still need the Harper pattern, because what it's going to say is step 6, actually do this instead. Step 8, change to this size. It's going to go through. It tells you the revised cutting. It tells you what to use, what to not use. The canvas, I did not use the fleece, which I normally on this bag do. The canvas is sturdy enough and it's a smaller size. I didn't use the fleece. I tell you that in the notes. I give you the downsized templates and the templates for the tabs that it comes with. You don't have to have fancy hardware. But again, I wanted to use our end caps and our strap keepers. And I love how this looks because I felt like the icicles were going to be way too long. The jewels would have been probably okay, but maybe a lot, because I love how simple this fabric is. I wanted a little glitz, but not a lot. This is a kit. You can buy the complete kit. You can get it with or without the pattern. You can make the full size bag. The kit includes enough fabric and cork to do the full size. But if you want to make it smaller, you'll have a little extra fabric left over, little extra pieces of cork. You can make a tassel. If you want to do that, you have to join the group and you go into the files tab. Files are up on the top, and I also linked it for you today. So this was the most exciting thing that happened to me all weekend.
What color cork is that?
This is the copper penny.
Copper penny.
So it's just like the cocoa, except it has a little bit of a bronzy little metallic, but it's not over the top metallic. I'll call it Sue Smith metallic. She doesn't like crazy metallic, but I think she could live with this. A little bit of bling, and it has inside, this is the olive Essex linen, and it has the beige and rose.
That's pretty.
I love this.
Excellent choices.
Made you notes, and yeah, so that's in there. And I'm super excited, and I just want to stare at this for a while longer. So
I want one.
And Barb wants one. Well, maybe somebody will make it for you in the Handmade Holiday Swap. So, yeah, so I just called myself out on all of my mistakes, because it's okay. I'm not mad about it. I
What
hope
design element?
design element. I hope that some of you will feel better about making mistakes. I hope that some of you will learn to not tell everybody and to, be more relaxed about it, to move forward, and it is what it is. Yes.
Somebody wants to know how wide the bottom of it is.
Finished.
And Sue does love the copper penny.
See, I knew it. It is about 13 and a half at the bottom. So it's
Okay.
and the standard size Harper, which I know is on the pattern. I'm sorry, I forgot to get the sizes on that. Is almost 15. So it doesn't sound like a lot, but I think
It makes a big difference.
it makes it 15% is a good.
It's not as tall either.
It's not as tall. It's not as wide on the
Yeah.
bottom. You can see it's shorter here,
It's a little narrower.
a little bit
isn't it?
narrower.
Yeah.
And the one thing, because we're working with oddball sizes, the template for the bottom is not exact to the size of the outside, which I told you, and I put a picture in there as well. Again, it's one of those things, it was the best I could do without getting into and 5/8 of an inch, because nobody wants to measure that. So it's close, it's not perfect, but it works, and I can tell you it works, and it lines up, and my edges lined up really nicely. That is
Teresa
something
wants
else just about this bag. Can I just say this?
Go ahead.
Again, I don't point out your mistakes, and I really hate when you point out mine. I think we all feel that way when someone goes, "Oh, you messed up." On the cover of Harper is one of the first samples I did, and it has a mint green cork on the bottom, the light pastel green. This edge and this edge didn't line up because I was so excited to sew it that I didn't, and I got done and I went, yeah. This side was better than this side, but when I was taking pictures, Haley was holding it for me, and I was looking at her, not the bag. And when I photographed it, you can very blatantly see that this doesn't line up. Somebody asked me at a show, in a very snide way, she said, "I just have a question. Is that supposed to look like that? Because I just don't want to get home and struggle to make it line up because yours doesn't line up at all." That's mean.
So nice.
That's not nice. So don't say that to people.
No.
And also don't tell everybody that you did that, like I just did.
Two more questions.
More questions.
She
Bring
wants
it.
to know the depth of the bag, not the width. And Teresa wants to know, does the kit include the pattern?
It can. The kit includes with or without the pattern. It's up to you. If you have it already, you click without. If you don't have it, you click with. You get a paper copy whenever you do the kits. And the width of the bag
But in
is
this case, it's going to be the original pattern without
the original pattern.
Right.
You will need to download the little file. It's 2 or 3 pages. It's about 3.5 inches across the bottom. So about 3.5 this way, thickness, 13.5 this way, and it is about 10 inches high. I will update that and write that
That's
down
cute.
as well. So, it's almost October. Holy moly. I know.
Oh my God.
So next Friday starts our first drawing for the giveaway. And that means
Ooh, I get to pick?
yes, you get to pick.
Yay.
Starting next Friday, you will see my face 30 days in a row. Lucky you. Sometimes my dogs. My husband's told the dogs this morning that they might get to be on video again because they know what we're talking about. That starts on Friday. Starting in October, we have some little freebie kind of things, some little patterns to start helping you get some little items together for gift giving since the holiday season is coming. I know, I cannot even believe it. 2020, all of a sudden the summer has just flown by. So we will start doing, some of those. We will talk about thread very soon, and we will also talk about rivets very soon. Those are upcoming topics. If you have a topic you want me to talk about, just like Nancy did, email me, ask me in the comments. If I have it on the board, I'll let you know, and if not, I will see what I can do. And Sue and anybody else that wants to see the Fabric Fusion sealant, I am doing that as soon as I can. I'm going to do a separate video. It'll be a quick one, but just to give you some tips. And I think that's it. Is that it? And Decoville will be here any minute now, and I will put it on the website and I will post about it. So like the page, follow the page, join the group. And I'm also on Instagram, but I post the same stuff.
Okay, I'm confused by this.
Okay.
Katie is saying Friday, question mark, and then she's saying October 1st is Thursday.
Oh, Friday, Friday the 2nd is the first drawing. Yes.
Okay.
The first is Thursday, yes. But we are starting, I always start the drawings on Friday because we do videos. So the drawings go from the 2nd through the 31st because I wanted it to end on Halloween because I am a freak and I love Halloween and I have a costume already. And I already have a costume. I could just wear one of Eric's shirts, black pants, and get one of those ball caps, and I could be Eric. Oh, maybe Barb will be Eric for Halloween.
Another question.
Yes.
What is the small black and red bag in front of the stripes? In front of the stripes.
The small black and red bag.
Black and red in front of.
This is this one. Is it the pink? The pink and this one?
I don't know. The only stripe to me is that thing, but I don't see it black and red in front of it.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm going to say this one. This is the Voyager train case, which is from the summer Quotes and More magazine. I hope that's what you're asking for. I don't know.
I don't know because that's the only stripe.
I know. It's probably right in front of our face, and we're not noticing. Well, you said black and red, and that's black and pink.
She said no, that's not it.
Okay. I don't know.
Gloria, which one is it?
I don't know.
Small black and red bag. Small black and red.
Are we blind? It's possible.
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't see anything that's
I
black
don't know.
and red
I'm
that's
sorry.
small.
I don't see anything. I'm sorry.
Black
I don't
and
know. We'll get that sorted out. Well, I'll get you an answer. I promise.
I don't know.
I think we will figure it out.
Hanging behind you.
Hanging. This one? That's hanging.
The zebra? Is that what we're looking at? No, we're standing in front of it. Hanging behind. That one?
Oops. Alice?
I think that's
Laurel?
a pocket on the bag, somebody said. I wonder if she's talking about the center of the bag.
That's part of the, I don't know. I don't
Somebody
know.
else said that's a pocket on the bag.
I don't know. I'm very confused.
We're not sure.
I don't know. I'm sorry. All right.
You just saw everything that's behind
I just
her.
made a mess. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Did I answer it? Was it in there?
It was the pink pocket on the zebra bag.
All right.
Okay.
Whew, okay. I was like, I don't know. Okay.
Glad we figured that out, Gloria.
We are done. Holy moly! I actually got done quicker than I thought. I was anticipating. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, it's not here. It's not here yet. It's okay. It's all right. The Decoville is still coming. I thought I was getting a. It's here. It's not here. It's okay. That is it. I am going to let you guys go. I got through everything in 1 hour and 12 minutes. I'm proud of myself. So I will see you guys next Friday. We will start our giveaways on October 2nd. Everything is on the website, all the new hardware, the new fabric, the new kits, the upload in the Facebook group. If there's anything I forgot, I will get it done as soon as I possibly can. And that's it. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Okay, we're going to call it a day. You want to hit the button?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Have an awesome weekend. I don't know about you guys, but it's
safe.
going to be nice here, so I hope your weather is good, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.